Hey you guys, it's me. It's day 16 and we're gonna just go ahead and get right into it. Oh, and for those who are paying attention, you know I needed some grapefruit, some ruby red grapefruit. I found them and look how tiny it is though. I'm used to seeing them a lot bigger than this. This is pretty small. And just to give you a comparison, this is an orange. They're usually bigger than an orange and it's smaller, but I'm happy about it. I'm gonna juice some tonight. So today I didn't do anything. No bouncing. Oh, I did my oil pulling first thing in the morning. Did my oil pulling, but I did nothing else. Ron and I got up. I did my oil pulling, jumped in the shower, did my Wim Hof. Okay, starting to look a little better. I did some things. And that was it. I didn't even, I fasted all day. No, it was a dry fast other than brushing my teeth and taking the shower. No anything, no water, no juice or anything. So I'm just having my first juice meal now. And it's grape, lime, and lemon. So I had some key limes and I had some Meyer lemons and I put in with the black grapes. Amazing. And I accidentally left it in the room, but I'm gonna finish it when this video is over. So I just wanted to talk about a couple of things. I took some notes on my phone and I was watching this show, a video that came up. You know, when you start watching certain things, the algorithm starts bringing more things like that to you. So it was the most important speech you ever listened to or something like that. And it was about why this guy became a vegan. And it was very interesting to watch because he talked about, you know, all the things, and it started making me think about myself and how disgusting we can be. And because for years, my whole life, I've suffered with allergies, right? And I just thought it was allergies. Labored breathing, really stuffy nose all the time. Like, I cannot leave the house without tissue. That's how bad it's always been. I have tissues in my car, in my purse, in my pants pocket. If I have tissues in Ron's car, just because I need tissue all the time. And I thought it was an allergy situation. Yeah, to food. It's a food allergy. And cheese primarily. When I started realizing, and for me, I'm sure it's all cheese, and well, of course it's all cheese, but I think that soft cheeses cause more inflammation for me than the hard cheeses. Because if I have Parmesan or another hard cheese like a cheddar or something like that, allergy situation isn't as bad. But if I have cream cheese or sour cream or ice cream or yogurt, then I would have like the major snot fest. But so then I started realizing that there was a connection there. Oh, because I hadn't had cheese in a long time. Then I had cheese again and I was immediately stuffy. And I'm like, cheese! It's the cheese! And then I started realizing all the things about the cheese and dairy. And that there's pus and blood in milk and dairy. So I would be grossed out, give it up for a little while, and then go right back to it. Why do you want to eat something that you know for a fact has pus and blood in it? It's freaking nasty. Freaking nasty. And I would have my cheese and then pop an allergy pill. Come on now. That's shameful. That really shows you that you're addicted to something. If you know it's gross, but it tastes so good, I have to have it, cheese, pizza, I'll just pop an allergy pill so that when my body fights the bloody pussy milk in the cheese, that I don't have to deal with the consequences. Same thing with like lactate and all those types of things. It's the same thing. Okay, if you're a person that's lactose intolerant, but I gotta have the cheese, or the milk or whatever it is, I'll pop this and I don't have to deal with the consequences of my actions. That's pretty sad. And I wish I didn't get to 46 years old to realize this stuff. But when you know, right? So that's that. I just wanted to bring that up because I thought that was pure madness and it's kind of shameful. So yeah, that's that. And somebody did ask me about oil pulling, and I wanted to just talk about that really quickly. I do oil pulling every morning. I've been doing it since January 1st, and I do it for 15 to 20 minutes. I just take a heaping tablespoon. I started out with a teaspoon, but now that I can stomach it more, I do a tablespoon. Excuse me, burping for my juice. So I start my timer on my phone, pop it in, swish it around, all up and through my teeth, like do the hard swishing and grate it through all of my teeth, the front teeth, everything, just pulling the oil through my teeth. And I do that for 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how busy I am. Never less than 15 minutes. But if you're starting out, you may only be able to do 5 minutes. Because for some reason, every time I pop it in my mouth, it gives me the gag reflex. I guess it's because that cold coconut oil, I don't know why, but it gives me a gag reflex. So every time it's like, and then I go on about my business and just ignore it for a few minutes until it becomes liquefied. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. So I wrote down some things that it does just in case so that I wouldn't forget. So it's an ancient Indian practice. You can use coconut oil, sesame oil, or sunflower oil. 1 tablespoon swishing from 5 to 20 minutes. It moisturizes the mouth, freshens the breath. It's said to pull and remove bacteria from the mouth, whiten teeth, prevent cavities and tartar buildup. Now, there is no scientific evidence available, but I can just tell you for me that I do feel like my mouth is cleaner. And even I've been addicted to lip balm for forever. Like I have, again, like my tissues, lip balm in my coat pocket, lip balm in every jacket, so that I don't have to remember to swap it into a new jacket every time I get a new jacket out of my closet. I have one in every jacket. I have one in my car. I have one in Ron's car. I used to keep one in my brother Lamar's car because I was addicted to the stuff. He lives in another state and I have lip balm in his car just in case. Madness. So, but ever since I've been doing the oil pulling, I have not needed to use my lip balm because, you know, it's moisturizing your lips, moisturizing your mouth. Also, I'm sure the juicing has a lot to do with it because I'm getting moisturized or hydrated at a cellular level, so I don't need it as much. I also don't need to wear lotion anymore. I used to put lotion on my legs when I get out of the shower at night. I don't need to do that anymore, so things are happening, even if it's not like major things. Like I see people post things like, oh, I have mucoid plaque, or oh, I have this and that, and I'm like, I don't have any of those things, but I have things that are happening for me, so I can't worry about what's happening for you because we're all different and we all have different things happening at different times depending on how hardcore we're going. I'm still having actual chewing food, so of course I'm not going to have the same dramatic results of someone who is not having any chewing food at all. So that's that too. But yeah, so with the oil pulling, after the 15-20 minutes, spit it in the trash, not down your toilet, not down your sink, because it's still oil. Like once you run that cold water in your sink or flush the toilet in that cold water, it solidifies again and you're going to cause your pipes a problem. So spit it into the trash. And then I just rinse my mouth with warm water, spit that out in the sink, and then I brush my teeth like normal, going about my life every morning. So that's pretty much it for the day. I had a really good day. I used to do like intermittent fasting and dry fasting before, and for some reason, sometimes I find that easier than actually planning out my juices and a salad or whatever I'm gonna have that day, or a bowl of fruit or whatever. Sometimes just not eating at all seems easier and I don't feel deprived. So I'm just really just learning that I'm on my own thing. Like, I'm watching all these people and what they're doing, and that should be just for like footnotes. That's not my guide, that's their thing, and I have to figure out what my thing is. Because dry fasting and fasting, water fasting, it's dry fasting is, I find, the easiest. I don't know why. It's just, I think it's because I'm not waking my stomach up at all by putting liquid in it. So it's easier to just ignore the random hunger growling that happens and keep it moving, because eventually your stomach is like, okay, I told her I'm hungry. She didn't do anything about it. I'll wait a few minutes and come back. Okay, I'm telling her again. She's not doing anything. Okay, I'm just gonna go to sleep because she's not paying attention to us. I feel like that's what happens with my stomach when I dry fast, because it's so much more doable for me. So I'm just still every day figuring out what my thing is. It's so easy, I think, to get influenced by what someone else is doing. And I also think you get so excited. You're like, oh, they're having great results. They're doing this and they're doing that. And they make it look so easy, or, you know, and I can do that. But then you're like, maybe I can't do this. I have to figure out what my thing is. And that's what I'm doing. I'm figuring out what my thing is. So lastly, before I go, I wanted to show you guys this. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That one was probably a little loud. I'm going to show you guys this cool chime that I bought, and it sounds so pretty. The name of the company is Theta. I think that's how it's pronounced. Theta Chimes. Theta Chimes. And it was one of those Instagram ads that popped up. They got me. They got me on the ad. And this one is called Tranquility. And it says, Theta Chimes selected the sets of notes listed below based on curious and emotional abstractions created by the mind when arranged in rich harmonies, as well as tuning derived from simple mathematical patterns such as the golden spiral. And then everything else is in Chinese. But it sounds beautiful. Listen. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm gonna hang this in my house so that I can hear this beauty, this beautiful noise all the time. Like I just have all kinds of noises. I have a guitar hanging outside of my bedroom on the wall, and every time I walk by it, I just the guitar. And I have this little thumb piano thing. Like, I just love these sounds. I don't know. So I just like having all these sounds all around me. So I'm really happy with this purchase. It's so beautiful. I just love it. And I can't wait to find somewhere to hang it. All right, you guys. Well, I'm gonna go. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys all enjoy your day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.